Ladies, we are on the show here tonight, and tonight on the show we are going to talk about the NBA draft. What happened in the NBA draft? Obviously, I'm going to go to the laptop. I'm going to keep going back and forth. I didn't write any shit down this time, but I am going to go back and forth. I'm only going to go through only through a few picks. I'm not going to go through the entire thing. I'm going to go through the important picks. All right, ladies, at times I may have to go back there to the laptop because I cannot remember anything that happened. Okay, so first pick by Suns was DeAndre Ayton, without question, best pick in the draft. Second pick was the second best player in my mind in the draft, Marvin Bagley by Sacramento Kings. Hell of a job. Then in the third pick, we have Atlanta. We have a trade. Atlanta traded the number 3 pick for the number 5 pick with Dallas Mavericks. And the Dallas Mavericks ended up taking Luka Davinchenko, the kid out of Real Madrid. They will pair him up now with Dennis Smith Jr. Nice combination. Dallas, they kind of like the international players. Obviously, for years, they had Nowinski. He's on his way out now. He's still playing, but he's like 41. But yeah, starting to get ready for the future of the Mavericks. The last few years. With guys like, now Lucas Davinchenko, and last year, Dennis Smith Jr. So nice trade for Dallas. Should have an exciting backcourt for years to come. We'll see what happens. Hey, that's how slowly you start, That's how Klay Thompson, Steph Curry started slowly. You need to start somewhere. So we'll see how that backcourt turns in a few years with Dennis Smith Jr. and Luka Davinchenko. Next, we have, it was who the fuck was it? Memphis. They fucked up. They took Jaren Jackson Jr. What the fuck? You should have taken, Mohamed Momamba from Texas. What a fucking idiots. They ended up taking Jaren Jackson Jr. And then Atlanta, with the 5th pick, they took Trae Young, because remember, they switched with Atlanta. And then finally, in the next pick, the Magic take Mohamed Bomamba. Finally, Memphis should have taken him at 4. They're too stupid. First mistake of the draft by Memphis. Too stupid. Next, Chicago took Wendell Carter Jr., whatever. Nice little player, whatever. Then Cleveland fucks up when they take Colin Sexton out of Alabama, who's a nice little player, but damn it, should have traded that pick. Maybe put a deal together with Kevin Love and that pick for somebody. I don't know who, but they should have fucking done better than Sexton. You got to be shitting me right now. This was your first chance to do something to convince LeBron James to stay, and you fucked it up, didn't you, Cleveland? Oh my lord, how the fuck is this Sexton kid supposed to motivate LeBron James to stay in Cleveland? Explain that to me, ladies. Next, we got the 9th. We got Chicken Legs, your team. New York takes Kevin Knox. Chicken Legs, you wanted Michael Porter, who ended up dropping in this draft all the way to 15. You ended up taking Kevin Knox out of Kentucky. Whatever, let me know. Next, I really like the next pick by the Sixers. To me, this was a steal. This was probably the first steal of the draft. They ended up taking Mikal Bridges out of Villanova, a local kid. I think they stole this. I think this is the way they're going to redeem themselves. Last year, they took a shit. They had the first pick overall, and they drafted Markieff Fultz, who absolutely sucked ass. But this year, they redeemed themselves with a 10 pick, getting the first steal in the draft, and drafting this kid, Bridges. I think this kid has a chance to be something special. He was in Villanova, part of the national championship team. He's a very good player. He's not as talked about as the other guys, Marvin Bagley, DeAndre Ayton, Trae Young. But this kid can play. Don't be surprised if he ends up having a faster start
to his career than these other guys, because those other guys are going to bad teams. Michael Bridges is going to a very good team in Philadelphia. And he's more developed because he spent a lot more years in college than the guys like Marvin Bagley and DeAndre Ayton and Trae Young. So I expect them to get off to a faster start than these other guys. But good pick by Philadelphia at number 10. Next. What the fuck just happened? We are having technical difficulties on the show tonight. The fuck is happening up in here? Okay, never mind. We're back. Next, 11th, Charlotte drafts Shai Alexander. Nobody gives a fuck. Next, Clippers draft Miles Bridges. Whatever, out of Michigan State. Then they have the 13th pick as well. They draft Jerome Robinson. And then finally at 14 to Denver, Michael Porter Jr. goes, who a lot of people were thinking he was a top 10 player. And I think he is talented-wise. The problem is he has a back injury, and we don't know what his future is. Obviously, Philadelphia wanted him at 10, and so did New York. I think they wanted him at 9. But the problem is he was not healthy for a lot of this year with that back injury. So I think a lot of people were scared, especially Philadelphia, because you know how Simmons broke his foot in preseason his first year. And then obviously Alpine had some leg injuries as well. So last thing they wanted was another, and Fultz actually got hurt this year too, Marquise Fultz. So last thing they wanted was an injury-prone first rounder. So that's what Philadelphia took away. Same thing with the Knicks, they stood away. But Denver, you know, who's not that bad of a team, who doesn't need him to come in and be a star. You know, he can come in and, you know, just be another guy. He doesn't have to be that guy. So he can have less pressure. And if he gets injured, you know, oh well. It's like taking a chance. It's like it's like a low risk, high reward situation for Denver right there. Low risk, high reward situation by taking Michael Porter at 14. But let's look for Denver. But let's look. Number 15, Washington takes Troy Brown. 16, Phoenix once again drafts Zane Smith. 17, Milwaukee drafts Dante Devanjinko. If you remember, that's the guy who went off in the national championship game and scored all those points. Was it like 35 points to help Villanova beat Michigan in the national championship game? Dante Vincenzo, I believe his name is, I can pronounce it, but he's a very good player. That Milwaukee team is loaded with talent. They just need to figure out how to win it. They need to figure out how to win together. But that's a very good team, and they just added more talent with that guy. Next, what the fuck is happening? Mother chicken on a waffle string. Okay. Next, we had 18, the Spurs, Looney Walker, decent player, whatever. They can probably get the most out of him in San Antonio. You know that franchise is. They get the most out of their talent. Next, Atlanta takes Kevin Harter. Next, Minnesota takes Josh Orchinga. Then Utah takes Grayson Allen, who's another player like Bridges out of Villanova, who can come in there. He's not going to be amazing, but he's going to have probably a better rookie year than some of these other guys because he spent all these 3-4 years in college. So he can shoot a lot better. He's probably a little bit more stronger than some of these younger guys. He's probably been a little bit more in the weight room. So Grayson Allen, he's not going to be a star in this league. But he may have the first 2-3 years, you may be like, oh shit, he might be better than Trae Young. No, he's not. But because he spent all the years in college, he's more developed, body developed, more strong, a little bit more mature. Not mature actually. He's an idiot actually. But, okay, you know what I mean. The body's a little bit more built than some of these other younger guys, like a Trae Young. Or, I don't know, Luke Devenchenko. I haven't seen him play yet. Next, you got Chicago taking Charlton Harsom out of Boise State. Nobody cares. Then 23, Aaron Holiday, Drew Holiday's brother from UCLA. That's a very good play right there for Indiana, Aaron Holiday. Next, 24, I shouldn't see him, nobody cares. My Lakers take Mortiz Wagner out of Michigan. Oh, that's the guy, I think that's the guy who, the guy who kept rebounding, I believe, right? Yeah, that's a good player. Then Philadelphia 26 takes Landry Shamet out of Wichita State. Robert Williams out of Texas A&M for the Celtics. That's a very good player by the Celtics too. Warriors take Jacob Evans out of Cincinnati. Nets take Dejan Mose. Atlanta takes Omer Shaporno. And that's it. That is it. That's it. I'm not going to cover the second round. I'm only going through the first round. I'm not going to get into the second round. You know, but some nice players, you know, taken by Philadelphia at 10, 17 Milwaukee, and then late by Indiana and the Celtics. Those could probably end up being the steals of the draft by those players right there. Obviously, the winner of this draft is obviously the Phoenix Suns, taking the best player in DeAndre Ayton. Another winner is probably the Dallas Mavericks with what they were able to do and go up and draft Luka DeVincenzo and now pair him up with Dennis Smith Jr. That's going to be interesting to see too. The loser of this draft, to me, it is Cleveland. They should have fucking traded that pick and maybe Kevin Love and try to get something more, another player to play with LeBron James, a veteran. That was stupid. No disrespect to Saxon. But come on, man, you have got to be shitting me right now. This was supposed to motivate LeBron James to play more. I don't know. To me, they are the losers. I mean, I think the winners are the Suns and the Mavericks, and I think the losers are the Cavaliers. Anyways, what else can I say but thank you? Marty, you were asking me how can the Pelicans improve in this season? Next season, the first thing you got to do this free agency is sign DeMarcus Cousins, and then you got to figure out what the hell you're going to do with Rajon Rondo. Those are the first two things you need to try to figure out, Marty, for your team. Because if you lose both of those guys, you're back to just Anthony Davis and Drew Holiday, who's a nice player, but ain't no superstar. So that's probably going to be your two biggest right away off the bat. Trying to figure out, how to, first negotiate and try to sign DeMarcus Cousins, and then Rondo, do you want him back? Do you don't want him back? Do you want somebody else at the point guard? I don't know. Forget about LeBron James. Look, from what I'm hearing, it's either going to be Cleveland, he stays in Cleveland, or he goes to Los Angeles Lakers. Oh, that's all I heard. I heard he's not even interested in going to Houston. He doesn't really want to go somewhere else other than stay in Cleveland or go to LA because he has a house in LA, so it's a lot easier. But from what I'm hearing, he's not too interested in going to some other cities unless it's LA. He wants to stay in Cleveland, and if he just does not see the team doing anything to really make the team better, he's just gonna go to LA and trust Magic Johnson. That's what I'm hearing. I'm not hearing anything else about, Houston, Philadelphia, New York. I'm not hearing anything about that. All I'm hearing is he wants to stay in Cleveland, but he's most likely going to have to go to the Lakers because the Cleveland, as we saw tonight, they are not doing much to try to improve the situation of the team. So he's probably going to end up with the Lakers, and obviously he probably trusts more the Lakers and Magic Johnson, putting a team around him better. But we'll see what happens with that. But I'm sorry. Chicken Lance, you want him to go to New York. He's not going there most likely. Like I told you, nobody's going to go there because of your owner, James Dolan. Well, Kyrie Irving, I hear he may go there because he's from New York, but that's a different story because he's from New York. Same thing with Carmelo Anthony. He's from New York. And now Carmelo Anthony, he doesn't want to go back. Anyways, who cares? But anyways, until next time, I am the man that runs the place. Make sure you share the videos. We need to promote the channel more. We have 2 more subscribers. Now we are 110. We need to keep growing the show. So keep, supporting me. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Subscribe.
And what else can I say but thank you? Share the show on social media. Share it with a friend or something. We need to get the show on their way to get going. What the fuck is happening? And until next time, I am the man that runs the place. And until next time, I will see you later.